Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, I walk around the neighborhood, feeling blessed.
Alrighty, let's take a look at our first homework assignment. Now, remember, our goal when we're doing our homework is to learn from the process. So it is absolutely okay for you to be making mistakes. You're not being graded on any of this. This is for you. The work that you put in with your homework is like the work that you would put in at soccer practice, or if you're in band, the practicing that you do before a concert, okay? The more you do your homework and do it the right way and correct your mistakes, the better you're going to understand these concepts and the better you're going to perform on your assessments and chapter tests. So problem number 4 says, decide what shapes below what they have in common. Write your answers in complete sentences. Okay, so answers will vary. You might have come up with some things that I didn't come up with. I just came up with 2. And it says, I guess they're all polygons, right? Because a polygon is a closed shape made up of line segments for sides. And so, yeah, this has 3 sides, so it's a triangle. This has 4 sides, that's a quadrilateral. 5 sides is a pentagon. 4 sides is a quadrilateral. These quadrilaterals, this one looks like a parallelogram. That one is definitely a trapezoid. So to draw 2 more shapes that belong in the same set, I just have to draw, did I draw in here? I guess I did. Just have to draw polygons. So maybe I'll actually use this function right here and do, maybe I'll do a right triangle. It's a right triangle because it's got a right angle right there. And maybe I'll do a square. How's that? There we go. 2 more that fall into that category. So they're all polygons. And oh no, hold on for a second. According to my, well, okay, so I drew polygons. What I didn't do is I didn't say that they all contain at least one obtuse angle. My right triangle does not have an obtuse angle, neither does the square. So these 2 that I drew don't fit in with number 2, but they definitely fit in with number 1, so I'll accept that. Okay, so draw the diagrams below. How long is each unknown piece? Okay, well, when we're going through this process, let's think algebraically. If the total is 28 and this part is 11, then we would say 11 plus some unknown quantity is equal to 28. And what is that? What do you add to 11 to give you 28? That's 17, right? And here we could add these together to get the 17. We add all of them together to get the 30. So this one really was just straight arithmetic. Didn't really involve too much algebraic reasoning like A did. And refer the number line below. List 2 situations or problems for which you have used a number line in the past. Okay, this is another one where answers would vary. So whenever you're measuring anything with a measuring tape or a ruler, those are examples of number lines, right? We've also used the number line for adding and subtracting. Like if you wanted to say 5 minus 2, you'd go to where the 5 is, and then you take away 2 units, 1, 2, and you are at 3. So number lines can be used for basic arithmetic, adding and subtracting. You might have also mentioned like a thermometer as an example of a number line. There are lots of different options that you could have chosen. All right, so thus endeth our first homework correction phase. Not a whole lot going on there, just kind of getting you warmed up to the idea of homework. My goal is to make homework corrections, the video at least, be 10 minutes or less. There are going to be some that are a little bit longer than that when we get into some of the more in-depth problem solving. But for the most part, we want to make this as quick and easy as possible. The purpose of homework really is to review the concepts that we've been learning. And some of the problems are going to have to do with what we were learning today. And other problems will be review of what we've learned in the past, some important concepts that we never want to forget. So we spiral review them into our homework and do a little bit every couple of weeks to make sure that we never forget these important concepts that we've been learning. So Homework is essential for your learning. Please make sure you take the time to do it every single day. All right, take care. Bye.
Hey, feeling good.